I'm back here with another Overwatch video, as you can see. So I'm gonna be ranking, hold on, I'm gonna be ranking all Overwatch characters from my favorite to least favorite, I guess you could say, or S to F. Let's start. McCree. I'll put him S. He has a really amazing, he has a nice cowboy aesthetic. He he's a good character to play. He he has really amazing moveset and everything. Forget her name. The I'm just gonna call her B because I know her name starts with a B. Just a just an off just an off-brand Reinhardt. That's why F. Hanzo's A. He has he, he would be S if it wasn't if the sonar. He would be S if the sonar. If you shot somebody, it could stay on them when they move. Because in my experiences, if you shoot someone with the sonar, it doesn't move with them. It just does damage to them, and that's it. So that's my experience. It could just be different. It could just be me, but I don't think the sonar's ever moved around for me. Junkrat's, I'm gonna say B. He has a good moveset. Problem is his bombs. It his grenade launcher. Sometimes his grenades could be really good, like the Anubis map, but then other times they could be absolute trash because they just bounce everywhere and never explode near somebody. Bastion. Bastion, I'm gonna put A. This is probably more combat here than my personal preferences, but yeah. Bastion, he's he's good. He would he would probably be in an S plus tier if his self heal healed him so much faster. I like his move. He can he he just has a gun. Yeah, he's a gun. He can turn to turret, and I like his ultimate. His ultimate's beautiful. I should probably be talking about the ultimates too. So I'm gonna talk about the ultimates for other people real quick. Bad, okay, good, really good, amazing. Okay, I swear this guy's named Bastion or something. Bast. No, not overall. No, not Bastion. Overwatch characters. Overwatch. Why did I spell it twice? Well, yes, thank you, search. His name is Bapsite, and her name's Bridget, and I don't like Bridget. So, Bapsite, he's pretty good A. He can heal, he can damage, and he has a Tommy gun, just like Joseph did in that one fight. And I like him. He's a pretty solid dude. Roadhog. Roadhogs, a lot of them are pretty much going to be A, since a lot of characters are really good. Then you have ones that are really bad. So, Roadhog. Roadhog, he can heal. He has a shotgun, and he has the hook. His hook can bring you in, you shotgun, and if somebody shoots you, you heal. What more do you need? He's just really amazing, and his ultimate is really good, except for the recoil. Widowmaker, top of S in combat. We all know why. One shot, one shot. Her little signature line is one shot, one kill. He can grapple and the poison thingy, the poison bomb. That's what I'm gonna call it. And the assault rifle. D.Va. D.Va, I'm just put B tier. D.Va used to be way better, but then was like taken down. Was taken down some tiers due to like the damage debuff they gave her in some characters. Pharah. Pharah is actually no, I'm gonna put bottom A. Pharah has only one really damaging move other than ultimate, and that's her actual shoot. her missile rocket launcher, and that adds area damage. I like how she can jump up in the air, like how she can propel you away if you're too close and propel herself away. Meh. I'm gonna put C tier. I think I think she she has really good moves. Don't get me wrong, but like those moves are more depending on the situation. Like, let's give an example. Let's say it was a 1v1 and you're going up against like let's say Genji. A character like Genji can easily get out of that situation or block or counter for Genji. But they can easily get out of the situation. So that's why I would put her at C tier, because her icicles, yeah, those are really good, but like her freeze can be escaped really easy, unlike Junkrat's bear trap, which you can't really escape. Mercy, Mercy, I'm gonna have to put C tier also. Her weapon doesn't do that good, and she's more like healing and damage buff. Not really attacking. Ava, Anna, that's her name. If like the princess from Frozen, Anna, that's how I remember it. If not, then I'm saying it wrong. So I think also I'm not at all being sponsored by Verizon. They're just here, and neither by whatever that is. So I like So I remember first playing her. I shot with the sniper. I'm like, why did that do no damage? Because back then it had like a few seconds later. Then that damage racked up, and it did so much damage. So now I view Ana highly. She can heal with her sniper, which is good, because it's just like Mercy, who has a fast heal, but instead she can both damage and heal with an amazingly powerful weapon. She can put you to sleep and has the splash damage or heal, or it can be both. So then, Tracer. Tracer is definitely, I'm gonna say, above Diva, ab top, yeah, above Diva, cause the I like Tracer is really mobile and does actually do decent damage. Point is, if you use your abilities and they need to recharge, then you're like completely defenseless against characters like McCree and Widowmaker. Then again, they're S tier, but still, like Pharah, even characters like Bridget, you're still pretty defenseless after that. So actually, yeah, I'll move. No, I'm just confused. I'll move her to top C tier. Symmetra. Symmetra is actually, I'm gonna say, bottom C tier, just because, yeah, her move is amazing, but it takes so long for her moves to power up. And then her turrets, they really debuffed them over the years, so they don't do that much damage anymore, unless you have like all of them shooting at one person. And then teleport gate, yeah, I guess, but then still, ultimates. I'm just gonna say this. Ultimates are good, except in the case of any character in F tier. If they're an F tier character, then you can assume they have F tier moves. Wait, hold on. They don't have. Oh yeah, they do have Hammond. Okay, never mind. So Ashe. Ashe, I'm gonna say is. I'm pronouncing it right. It's not Ashe. It's Ashe. Ashe is definitely right here for A tier. I actually gotta move you. Move everybody there. So Ashe. Ashe does way too much damage, and her rifle is more like her rifle. Her regular rifle is more like a assault rifle. Oh, sorry for that. So then, yeah, I like how her dynamite is more for mobility, and then, and yeah, her dynamite's more for mobility. So, yeah. not much to say. But Sombra. Sombra is definitely S tier. I'm the so if it wasn't for the fact that she could go invisible and then just walk up on the person and shoot them, then she'd be probably B tier at best. Because Sombra with that, you can just absolutely destroy. You can go behind a person and just destroy them. I remember playing 1v1 and I picked Sombra and I was just destroying them. Zara. Zara is B tier. Zarya. She has good she has a shield and she can put other shields on other people. She has two damaging moves other than her ultimate, which I think is pretty good. Doomfist. Doomfist is probably a A tier right there. Doomfist can rack up a lot of damage if you know how to use him, and Doomfist can also Doomfist is also not that bad for mobility, seeing since he has the move where he jumps up really high in the air, and his actual fist move where he propels himself. Genji. Genji is A tier. He has Genji is just amazing. He has a counter. He has his dash that goes through people. His ultimate is probably the best ultimate in the game, next to maybe McCree. And then his actual base moves, 3 throwing stars that can actually do a lot of damage. And then he has his burst throwing stars, which go different ways. So that it's pretty good. And then, yeah, Genji's just good. Winston. Winston will be probably A tier, maybe S tier, if it wasn't for the fact that he can multiple target, but the more people targets, the less damage he does. So those people can just basically absolutely destroy you if they're not shooting somebody else. They can just absolutely destroy you. Yeah, he can go through shields, but like, you could have a character like Reaper just phase through. Well, not like every character go through, but Reaper can just like teleport behind you. Hammond could literally just grapple onto something and just knock you out his shield. So there's that. And then like his ultimate would be a lot better if he did some more damage. Okay, Moira. Moira would have used to be like S plus plus tier, but now she's only like B tier bottom due to the fact that they decreased her range and damage her base attack does. And there's the fact that what's it called? Um I can't talk. I can never talk, to be honest. There's the fact that they she used to gain so much more health, and that's why she was probably one of the most picked characters when she first came out. So, oh, I just realized I haven't added Echoes on this list. So, just to clarify, Echoes would probably be right around here due to the damage and everything. But since Echoes isn't here, it's just gonna be like that. So, Reinhardt. Reinhardt is a definite B tier. Can I like not put him in front? Definite B tier. The amount of damage he really does is amazing. And yes, I know Bridget's the only F tier character. That's because she deserves it. So Reinhardt, he has a really he he has his shield builds so much into how you play him. Because people are like, oh, because I met people who are like, oh, he's a melee character, I don't want to play him, people can just rack him down. But that's the reason for his shield and his charge and everything. So you can get in there faster, or get in there without taking damage, and then just melee them, which is really good. Unlike Bridget, whose shield is absolute garbage. So, Lucio. Lucio, I'm going to put B tier. He's put in healing, but he's not really that much a healer. Because, yeah, he can do the buff and everything. Thing is, I find him more as an attacker offense, because he does more damage than he really does heal. Well, every character does, but you know what I mean. He's, like, really bad at healing. So then Hammond. Hammond I'm gonna put at A tier, just because if you know how to play him, he can be really overpowered. Zenyatta, obviously S tier. Yeah, like yeah, he's not the greatest healer. He's pretty like mid tier when it comes to healings. Maybe C or B tier comes to how fast he heals. But his damage is insane. You can easily 1v1 people and just absolutely destroy them with Zenyatta. I know I do. And then Torbjorn. Torbjorn, I'm gonna say is a solid C tier also, due to the fact that he can place his turns and everything. But I would like if his melee, if his hammer melee, his alternate weapon did more damage. That would probably put him in B tier or A tier. And also the fact that I feel like he has the longest reload too. So I can never remember his first name. Or Oasis. I'm just gonna call her. I think it's a her. That because of the movie Ready Ready Player One. Yeah, that's the movie. I'm gonna say B tier, top B tier. Has the Fortify move, which just can take so much hits. Like bop 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 and do like no damage. There's a shield. Fact that you do so much damage with your weapon and everything. Just amazing character. Reaper. Oh my god, Reaper is insane. Reaper is definitely like above above actually no, I'm gonna put him above Widowmaker just because of the fact that Reaper, if you get Reaper has his teleport and everything. So yeah, somebody can move out of range of your teleport. Then all you have to do is shadow walk and then go behind them and you can just immediately kill them. There's no point in trying to defeat Reaper when after he gets that close. He's just unstoppable. And I remember his ultimate is really good. It used to be much better since people used to call him the Beyblade since he can go super fast. But Reaper is just an amazing character. And then Soldier. Soldier is definitely A tier because Soldier, he can heal himself and he can rack up damage. He also has the sprint, which makes him technically the fastest character in the game because he can sprint everywhere. Like you could say, yeah, Tracer, but once Tracer runs out of her speed, 1, 2, 3, then Tracer's not that fast. So I'm gonna say this is a pretty good tier list. You can tell me off if I did something wrong, but but in my eyes, this is a pretty good tier list. So I'll see you guys all later. Bye.